Welcome, Nerds and Nerdettes, to another episode of Gaming Nerds Daily. Today is August 20th, 2018. I'm your host, Michael. And if you guys haven't heard our podcast, what we are is we are a gaming nerds. I just said we're gaming nerds, right? No, we are a gaming podcast, talks about the gaming news and everything like that. Pretty much everything on the umbrella of gaming. We also talk about anime. Well, I don't talk about anime and computer parts. My other host, Matt, he's the one that talks about all that. So, let's do some plugs right now. So, if you guys like our content or like what we do, you can go to patreon.com/gamingnerds. Pledge is $1 there. Be very much appreciated. There's other tiers there too that you guys can always go up. We have our Facebook page at facebook.com/gamingnerdspodcast. We also have a Discord page to our community, and all you have to do is there's a link down below. Just click on the Discord link, and it'll take you to our Discord page. We're also on SoundCloud and a bunch of different podcast audio, or pretty much anywhere you listen to your podcast, we're there. If you would please rate, review, subscribe, like, comment, all that fun jazz. That really does help us. So, and we also have a website at gamingnerdspc.com if you want to check that out. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, things that you guys want to have us answer on the podcast, you can always write emails to us at gamingnerdspodcast@gmail.com. All right, let's get into the news. So, GamesCon is going on right now, and so there's a lot of game review or a lot of game trailer reveals and everything like that. So there's not a whole lot of major news going on right now. I know a couple things dropped today that they're going to get more details tomorrow, so hopefully Matt will pick those news up for me for those. So I'm going to go with some of the light stuff like Fortnite. It's getting a 5.30 patch release, but that will be coming out on Thursday, August 23rd, and that's one of Matt's daily days. So hopefully Matt will share that story with you guys. I'm hoping he will. What's another one? I'll save this one, so if Matt jumps on, then I'll talk about it a little bit. All right, so let's actually get into some other news. So Forza Horizon 2 is being removed from the Xbox One game store and all of its DLC. So that's happening at the end of this month. What's going on is that, they are going to remove it. I guess they did this to the previous Forza Horizon. They normally keep it up for about 4 years, and then they just wipe it from the game store. So if you bought it, you can re-download it and everything like that. They're not getting rid of the license. They're just getting rid of your ability to buy it. So if you guys want to get Forza Horizon 2, it's on Xbox Gold right now for free, for one. And two, if you just want to check it out, now is your last chance to do it before they wipe it from the store. And you guys remember, I believe, October for Forza Horizon 4 is coming out. So that's another reason why they're getting rid of it too. So yeah. So there's that, you guys. Dying Light, Matt says they will stop the license of it. So no, they says you can re-download it and all that stuff. They're not stopping the license on it. They're just taking off to get rid of the space of it for Forza Horizon 4, because they have it on Game Pass, or not Game Pass, Gold right now. Yeah, Gold right now for free. So it's just like they're a last-ditch effort to get it out there. They haven't announced if their online servers are going to stay up or not, if they're going to take down their online servers. I'm assuming they're going to take down their online servers, but they are keeping their license up. So, because I still think you can still play Forza Horizon 1 as long as you've already bought the game, because it's not on the store anymore. They're not like Sony. Since Matt, you are on, I know this is a big announcement for you. NVIDIA announces its new GeForce video cards today for pre-order at GamesCon. I'm not going to go into all the details. I kind of figured that you would do that tomorrow on your daily, but I know there's 3 cards, and I think this top one starts at 700. No, it starts at 1,000, then 700, and then 500. I think that's the way it's going for the 3 NVIDIA cards, video cards that just got announced today. So I know you'll probably talk about that more in length tomorrow on your daily, because that's more your gig than mine. Dying Light has a BR mode called Bad Blood coming to Steam Early Access in September. So I didn't realize how much details were actually in this, so I didn't write a lot down, but I have an article up for it. I'm going to read you guys an article right from GameSpot from Kevin Nizovic, I think that's how he says his last name. Dying Light developer Techland has announced a release window for the new series, for the series' new Battle Royale mode, Bad Blood. The mode will launch as a standalone game on PC via Steam Early Access this September, with its global playtest beta kicking off later this week. Players will jump into the early access version of Bad Blood by purchasing the $20 Founders Pack, which includes access to the game along with $1,000 blood bucks, Bad Blood's in-game currency, and a handful of exclusive items. Among them is a legendary mask in the Founders Pass, which will grant players 3 legendary skins over the course of 3 months. Hold on, you guys. Matt wrote something here. Let them know that they are coming out for $650 for the lowest card. Okay, so $650 is the lowest card. Okay. Yes, I've been seeing prices everywhere for it. I've been seeing some people are saying $1,200. I'm seeing the other ones at $650, the $1,000. I mean, I've seen prices go everywhere, and they are only pre-order too. So, all right, back to the Dying Light. Build has a brutal royale game. Dying Light Bad Blood mixes PvP and PvE elements with Dying Light's signature style of gameplay. This is the only reason why this game is intriguing to me for BR, because Dying Light has the really fluent parkour movement and whatnot. So having that style of a BR, I'm kind of interested in, because Dying Light's is not known for its shooting. It's known for its parkour, how fluent the parkour is, and how well they did on it. So 12 players enter a zombie-infested map and must scrounge for resources, weapons, and blood samples from infected. The latter are particularly vital, as players will have to collect enough samples to secure a seat on an evac chopper. However, only one player will be able to board the chopper, making the mode an intense race for survival. So this is a kind of a twist to the BR. So it's not just about surviving anymore. It's about trying to get the heck out. It's like BR meets let's go PUBG meets the Division's dark I can't remember what the place is called, but it's dark something. So it kind of meets, so which I think is kind of cool. It's a different twist. Again, I'm more interested in it for the style of gameplay, more or less than the BR mode. I'm not a huge BR fan. You guys all know that. But $20, I might just throw it at $20 just to check it out. Let's see here. So Bad Blood's early access release, Techland says it will continue to support the game with a stream of additional free content in the form of new maps, modes. PUBG meets Resident Evil. Yeah, a little bit. I'm thinking of the Dark Zone. That's what it is. I was thinking of the Dark Zone for Division because you want to get yourself on the helicopter and get out. So that's what I was thinking for Division. The developer also says the game will transition to a free-to-play model once it leaves early access and officially launches for PCs and consoles. So, in the meantime, some players will have the chance to try Bad Blood ahead of its early access release via the upcoming closed global playtest. The first phase of the beta kicks off at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on August 25th and runs until 9 p.m. Pacific Time on August 26th, which is 12 a.m. Eastern Time on August 27th. This session will only be open to select players who registered for access on the game's website. The second phase will follow on September 1st and will be open to all players who signed up. Steam keys for the initial phase of the global playtest will be sent out beginning August 22nd. So I'm not a person that plays the closed betas and stuff, especially for VR, because I get too frustrated. Especially with all the bugs and everything like that. I am probably wait to see what everybody's saying about it before I jump into it. Again, like I said, it's only $20, but it's one of those things that, am I willing to pay $20 for? I mean, my time is kind of precious when it comes to gaming, especially when September rolling around so close because of Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man, we got Battlefield, we got Call of Duty, you got Assassin's Creed, you got, for me, WWE. I mean, you just got a bunch of games coming out. So, I don't know. My time is kind of precious to me, especially with having this podcast. I got to try to burn through a bunch of games so I can review a little bit, kind of give you guys an insight on some games, and make conversation. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll try it or not. I love Dying Light. Going to VR mode, I don't know. VR mode is not really my thing. Matt knows that. Everybody kind of knows that, but Matt says $20 too much for me. Also, Dragon Quest is coming. Yeah, again, Dragon Quest is coming. Spyro is coming. All in September. So, like I said, time is precious for us here at Gaming Nerds Podcast, just Gaming Nerds. Matt will shoot me if I keep calling us the company podcast. But yeah, Gaming Nerds is kind of precious. I know we need to play different games, and that's where I come in. But yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna spend the $20 on it unless it gets really good reviews. This is just to throw in some filler, you guys. Hat in Time is coming to Switch. We all kind of knew it. Switch is the indie machine. So if you guys haven't played a Hat in Time, it's kind of a game what you would find on a GameCube. It's a 2D platformer, a 3D platformer, or I think someone in the article I read, it was like a 2D platform. It's not 2D. It is kind of a platform. It's 3D. Think of a GameCube game, an older GameCube game type game. It's a good game for what I've played. Coming to Switch is going to benefit it. Like, I didn't really give it a chance on Steam. I got it free on Humble Bundle and downloaded it. I enjoyed the first couple of levels. And 2.5, okay, Matt calls it a 2.5D. So 2.5D platformer. So, but yeah, like I said, it coming to Switch, it's going to do it's going to be one of those Steam stories that it sold, let's just throw a figure out there, it sold 5 million copies on Steam. And then soon as it went to Switch sold 20 million copies. Not what it's actually going to do. But I'm just throwing out numbers out there. That's kind of what it's going to look like. It's going to get more successful on Switch than it will on PC just because of the way the Switch is made. And it definitely is a Switch game, you guys. Although every game practically is a Switch game if it's an indie. So, Hitman 2 will have Hitman 1. We'll have the Hitman 1 season remastered inside of Hitman 2. It's kind of weird, but so your Hitman 1 missions that you did, you know how they broke it down in episodics or whatever, those missions will be in Hitman 2, so you can redo them in Hitman 2. And I believe it's every mission. So you can play Hitman 1 and Hitman 2, if that makes sense to you guys. So they're taking away the episodics, putting it back into Hitman 2, and then you can play it that way. So that's kind of different. Again, a lot of these were announced on Gamescom that's going on right now. And again, Matt's gonna have a lot of just reveals. I know there was one reveal today that they said, oh yeah, we'll have more information on this game tomorrow. I can't remember what that game is, and I know it's a pretty big name game. Yeah, so hopefully Matt will pick that up if he finds it. So. From Software's Sekiro Shadows Die Twice at Gamescom. Again, a lot of Gamescom news. Gets a release date of March 22nd, 2019 for Xbox One, PC, and PS4. So this is a game that's Dark Soul, from the makers of Dark Soul, Bloodborne. We saw it at E3, where he's the samurai, and it's pretty much about dying. I mean, you die twice. Shadows die twice. So, I mean, that's all I really remember about it. I know I wasn't a fan of it. I'm not a fan of From Software's games. I don't like Bloodborne. I don't like Dark Souls. So, not for me. But I figured for anyone that's... Because I know Dark Souls and Bloodborne are pretty popular with a lot of the fans. So... so I just figured, throw it in there. It's more filler. You guys will get excited for it. And I can't believe how close March is actually thinking about it. Dude, March is only like 6-7 months away. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm not really excited for this. That's one step close to the Kingdom Hearts in January. Oh, man. Let's see. What else do I have here, guys? Monster Hunter World has shipped 10 million copies thanks to the PC release. So it finally got pushed over 10 million copies. This Monster Hunter release on PC did what everyone thought it was going to do. So Capcom's numbers were skyrocketing down. They were losing a lot of money because the fallout of Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter came out strong. It was really good. Made Capcom a butt ton of money. Number one selling game. I think on the release it was number one selling. I still think one of the Resident Evils holds the most copies sold, but I think overall Monster Hunter was the game that earned the most money for Capcom ever. But the most copies sold is still Resident Evil 5, I think. So, but you gotta think of how long that game's been out in all reality. But yeah, so Monster Hunter coming out. So yeah, so they skyrocketed down because the fallout of Monster Hunter. Everyone just got done with it, tired of it. Comes out on PC, and the profits go way back up again. Because now you're hitting a new genre of people playing the game. So, congratulations to Capcom. You finally sold the 10 million copies. So, well, 10 million copies shipped. So, but yeah, I know there was a lot of indie games released on Nintendo, guys. I didn't go through them, just because it's indies on the Switch, and the Switch is an indie machine. So I know there's 3 new games announced today for Switch on indies again that released today as a surprise release. Gone Home, I know, has got announced for Switch, coming to Switch. I think Diablo 3 got an official announcement for coming to Switch. I think sometime this week you'll have the Blizzard news from GamesCon. You'll have the Blizzard, or not Blizzard, but Overwatch, WoW, and another one will have a big announcement, mainly Overwatch. But yeah, it's going to be a really short episode today, guys. Like I said, the Gamescom coming out is not a whole lot of news. It's just game reveals. It meant a lot of indies. And I'm not really an indie guy. Bad phone. So yeah, let's see. I don't think there's anything else, you guys. So with that being said, if you like today's episode, you guys can always go to patreon.com/gamingnerds and pledge $1 to us. That would be very much appreciated. We would, would kindly accept that $1. $1 is going to go a long ways. If you guys can't afford the $1 a month, you guys can always, wherever you're listening at this, like, listen, subscribe, comment, review. That helps us just as much as that money does. So yeah, that being said, guys, nerds and nerdettes, you know the drill. Just keep on gaming.